Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at an MRE, and the MRE stands for Meal Ready to Eat. It says it up here. This is an individual one. Now, I've reviewed and opened up, I believe 2. This makes the 3rd. It's just a coincidence. It's menu 3. And of course, they have all been different recipes and different things are inside. So I always like to open these up. You may ask, Rick, what's the purpose of this? Well, some people buy them for fun, and it's just like, hey, I don't want to cook today, and let's just get an MRE. They cost about $12, $15, something like that, which is the cost of about an average meal, and you get a lot more than that. These are great for camping, though. If you're a big camper, it is fantastic because all you need is this. Everything else is in here. Forks, knives, napkins, the food, the entrees. All you really need is a little bit of water. So it could be a bottle of water. It could be if there's a river nearby. This is also good for survival situations, a tornado, an earthquake, a hurricane. This is a full meal. And they even sell something like this where it's a full day's meal. So it's basically 3 meals in one, which is really cool. This one specifically is chicken noodles and vegetables in sauce. So might get a little messy if that makes any sense. Let's look back over here. You can see this is completely waterproof. You can dunk this in a swimming pool or anything, and you come out and it will basically be dry. So that's really cool. If you look over here, this is stamped with the date. Let me get it oriented. Where is this? There we go. So this is a 5, so that means this is a 2015 MRE, the 320th day of 2015. And so these last about, I believe, 5 years, sometimes even more than that. But yeah, we're gonna open this up, do it fairly raw, fairly simply, and I am behind the camera right now, so they're not that hard to open, but they are fairly secure, and you will get lots and lots of stuff. Everything, like I said, is cooked for that, so you see, already starting to put things in there and to get rid of them. You can find these on Amazon or anywhere online. You can even buy them in big boxes of like 100 of these or even more. So here we have our little pouch here, chicken noodles with vegetables in sauce. And this is the main meal right here. You can also see it's actually very squishy, very squishy. It's kind of a soup. You can see what it is over here. Chicken and noodles. Let me open this up. And this has a lot of interesting things. Again, if you're going camping, the whole reason this was made is, of course, for people in the military. So soldiers and so forth. But you can use it for so many applications, and you don't need to worry because everything is here. You have a moist towelette to wash your hands before or after. You have some matches, pretty cool matches. Again, if you're camping or if you're in an emergency survival situation. What is this? Creamer, non-dairy. So this is cool, especially for vegans or vegetarians. Or more like vegans, right? Coffee, I'm not a coffee guy, but there's your coffee, instant coffee. You have some salt, you have some sugar right there. You even have some toilet paper, which could double up as napkins, but again, if you're going camping, that's a godsend. And then, of course, some little breath mint. This, cheese-filled pretzels. Very cool. Cheddar flavored. And what else? Peppermint candy rings. Oh, this would probably be the dessert. Again, there's different things, and it's kind of a surprise. Ooh, beef snacks. So this is like beef jerky. You will notice that a lot of this stuff has preservatives. It's not, like if you want to go on a healthy diet, you probably shouldn't have this. This is, again, emergency situations, camping. This is cheese spread over here. A lot of food. Crackers, here's your bread. What is this? Tropical punch. Now, this is if you don't want plain water, you can add or use this, and this would be very helpful. What's this? Pepper sauce. So this is like chili. Very good. You have your spoon. You have your amazing MRE heater. And so you add water in here and it heats up everything. So I think we should do that first. And then you have, of course, your beverage bag. So I moved mostly everything out of the way, guys and gals. The way to go is the first thing you do when you open this up, you want to heat this baby up. Basically, your entree and anything else that you want to heat up. Eat this cold. It's already cooked. And so keep that in mind. So we are going to open up our heating element over here. And you can see the opening. So there's a little bit of an opening there. Very, very simple. You want to just be careful here. With your heating element, this will get hot, so just be careful when you use it. Another good thing too, again, I'm not a coffee guy, so I'm not going to make the coffee, it's just instant coffee, is that you can put it in the beverage bag, which can hold a warm liquid that you put in here. So you just want to look at the line here. Actually, let's see if I can do it something like this. Okay, it says don't overfill, and you can see most people go over the line. It's about here, just a little bit over the line. So I went a little bit too much. I want to make sure that the entire heating element is wet, of course. I want to make sure the water goes to the back. Some people even double it down like so. And then just shake it around. You definitely want to do that so it hits all the sides of the heating elements, because this is where you want the water to go in. Once the water goes into that, already I'm starting to feel warmth. And you're gonna lay it, they say, on a rock or something. You can lay it on anything, just as it's kind of at an angle here. I'm gonna place it just off the side of the camera. So I put it in the cardboard here. I can tell you there is a little bit of a smell, a little bit of a, how can I say, metallic-y smell, which is what it is. I believe it's, don't quote me on this, I believe it's magnesium, but yeah, so this will be off to the side. You see it's inflating, it's puffy, because it creates steam. Now, of course, as I said, you don't really need water, but most people drink water with what they're doing. While that's heating up, let's just open some of this stuff and see how it tastes, see how it is, a little snacks here, and critique everything. See how good it is. If this is bad, I'll let you know that this is, well, these are just mints. Okay, sometimes you get M&Ms, you get a lot of things, but there you go. We'll try one of those in a little bit. Now these, cheese-filled pretzels. I'm excited about these. I like pretzels, and I've never had cheese-filled ones, I don't think. Oop, there is my heating. Ooh, that looks good. Awesome. I just want to kind of lay everything here. We have our fruit over here. What I'm going to do is just move this to the side a little bit. I'm going to add some water and just pour that in there. Wow, the whole room is smelling right now of, what you call it, of like mint, just like peppermint drink. And so add a half a canteen of water, 12 ounces. So pretty sure this whole thing will be enough for that. So let me just fill this up. And I know this is going to be a very sugary drink. So I'm going to actually open up my spoon. This will be helpful for me. Let me add the beverage here. Make sure it's open on both ends. And pour it. Wow, wow, this is going to be really sugary. I can just tell. Now again, you don't have to add this. This is just for someone who maybe doesn't like water, is just bored of water, or you just don't like the water taste. I love water, but I just want to taste this for you guys and tell you how this is, whether this is good or not. Artificial, but this is what it is, right? This is kind of what you get out in the field, and we'll just put this to the side for now, right there, and try it out. All right, cherry flavored, artificially cherry flavored. It's not as sugary as I thought. This is probably more than 12 ounces, but it is fairly sugary nonetheless. It's good. It's not bad. It just reminds you of being a little kid, like in the 90s for me, and having some Kool-Aid or something like that. So nothing out of the ordinary. But then again, I think I'll stick with my water. Yep, that's what I like. And after drinking that sip, I can still taste some of this in my mouth. So that's kind of funny. Okay, here's your bread. Your bread group is, of course, vacuum sealed. There you go. You hear a little bit of the vacuum there. And when you open these up, already crumbled. You get a little bit of crumbling there. Nothing else in there. And now these, I'm just going to put more into the frame here. And crack these just a little bit, like that. And then we have our beef sticks. Now these, I'm pretty sure it's just like beef jerky. And this is double packed. This is obviously, I've had one of these before. Just ordinary, pretty much beef jerky. And what they do, this is like, I'm not gonna say it's store-bought, but yeah, I believe it is. And then they just include it in here. It's very shiny. Almost looking like it's wet. But yeah, it's got this shiny look to it, even like grill marks, which is interesting. And then some cheese spread. This is pretty interesting. Sometimes you get peanut butter. And I love peanut butter, but I'm not a fan of this type of peanut butter. You kind of have to knead it, because sometimes things separate. I don't think it'll happen with this one. But that's about it. That's everything in the pack. So let's try some of this with the cheese. Excuse me, with the crackers. We'll see how this tastes. Oh, it's very yellow. It's very, very yellow. I'm going to try a cracker just without anything. And what am I smelling? There's something I'm really smelling powerful here. Okay. Tastes very much like a saltine cracker, but no salt, at least for this one. Let's try some cheese on it. Cheese is, again, what you'd have as a kid. I used to have these little squares that were like crackers, and this type of yellow cheese, it tastes just like that. And you had a little red stick, and you would kind of lay it on there. Yeah. Very similar to that. Let me come over here and try the bread stick. Excuse me, the beef stick. They call it beef jerky. It's pretty thick. Take a bite out of that. Fairly hard. Doesn't feel like a traditional stick. Taste the pepper. And it's, excuse me, it's tough, but at the same time it's easy to bite through. I don't know how that makes sense. You can see the color there. It's good. It's very salty. Very beefy. The big cheese theme here. We have this cheese. We have these here. We have peppermint. I don't know what they try to do with this, to be honest with you, because I can understand one, but I mean, is this something where if you're in the military, you can trade it with your buddies? Be like, hey, I got a bunch of these. I'll trade it for, I don't know, M&Ms or something. I guess so. Now, these aren't just pretzels. They're cheese-filled pretzels. See that? You can see the cheese in the middle. See that? So I want to try these out. See how they are. Actually very good. Almost tastes peanut buttery. Wait, is this peanut butter or cheese? Let me see here. Cheese-filled pretzel cheddar flavor. Well, cheddar flavor. If you're really a cheesy guy, like me, you can definitely do that. See how that is. Super cheesy. That's for sure. Have your cheese spread. More of this, and we'll have our mint at the end. Plus we have our gum. So, there's a lot going on here. Now here, chicken and noodles with vegetables in sauce. Oh, and it is, yeah, this is still fairly hot, so you want to be careful. If you have children, you want to maybe help them with this, or if you have someone who can burn themselves, you want to be very, very careful. Again, this is like chicken noodle. Oh, geez. Very, very hot. You gotta really mind yourself. And don't hurt yourself, of course. There is steam coming out here. I don't know if you can see that. Could you see that? It's kind of pressing on it. And here's the best part. You can actually eat it in here. You can open it like this. Not like this. You may think that's a natural thing, but then the spoon, it's just harder to dig things out. But if you open it like this, it's perfect. See? And you can eat it like that, or you can just pour it here. I think I'm just gonna pour it here for video purposes because I want you guys to see this. I'm gonna just move this. Now this is gonna be a soup. Not everything is like soup. Some things are, I don't know, there's like actual, I've heard like, ooh, look at that. I've heard things like, I don't know, even like steak or Mexican food. There's chili. Let me get it out of there. That smells like tuna. Now I don't think that's tuna, but I swear that really does smell like tuna. I don't know what's up with that. It's supposed to be chicken. Now I don't know if that's concerning to me. It shouldn't really smell like tuna. We'll get it. And, yeah, wow. That tastes like chicken noodle soup. I am not kidding, guys and gals. Like, that may look a little mushy. It may just be like, oh, what is that? But you know what? It tastes so much better than it looks. I'm not kidding. I'm being completely 100% honest. Look at that. See a noodle there? Big piece of chicken. It kind of tastes like Campbell's type soup, but obviously a little thicker. Obviously, you It's not something where you add water or anything. It's just already made. Think about this. For emergency situations, this can last 5 years. Already cooked. No stress. Don't need electricity. And what? $12? This is what our military men and women eat out in the field. That's it, pretty much, guys and gals. I squeezed all the cheese out of here. I went back into this bag and make sure that this is all out of there. I really like this. This is my favorite thing from the entire pack. Don't forget, there's also pepper sauce. Some people like that little bit of kick. I do like spiciness. So if ever you guys see anything like this, or an MRE, or anything like that, let me know, because I love these things. They're really fun. It's almost like a mystery going in there. So it's very much like Tabasco. It looks like. None of this is hot, except, I'm guessing, the pepper sauce. Yep. That's Tabasco, alright. And it's good. It just adds that little flavor. A little kick to the food. Makes it a little more interesting. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching, guys and gals. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more MRE videos, just let me know. I would love to show them to you. And yeah, open more of these and see what's in there. Critique them. Tell you what's good. For most, I give this a thumbs up. I would have wished maybe I would have got something other than these. 1 or 2 is fine, but I think all those, maybe for a soldier if they want it for trade. The cheese was pretty good. Little artificial, little artificial tasting. Pretzels weren't bad. Crackers are pretty good. A little dry. No salt. If you really want, you can add salt. But other than that, that's it. We'll see you next time, guys and gals. I'll finish my dinner. And don't forget, be hopeful.